Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 266. The title of today's lesson is The Difference Between Routine and Ritual. Yeah, this is one where I often get questioned by students, what's the difference between routine and ritual? And it is a little tricky because both of them tend to be just like a repeated set of actions that's done. But let's look at the notes here to try to see more the clear differences we can say between the two. So let's look at the first one. Routines are a common set of actions that are repetitive and often done more or less in the same order, often on a daily basis. Yeah, so a routine is probably more likely to be repeated more often or especially on a daily basis. Okay, let's continue. Routines are often considered to be done in a more mechanical way, and usually deep thought is often not required. Yeah, so you do them so often and so commonly, usually you don't have to think too deeply about what you're doing. You just do it, well, we say mechanically, almost like a robot. You've probably done it that often, so that set of actions is more likely to be a routine. Okay, let's look more here. Rituals are less likely to be done on an everyday basis, and are considered to be more meaningful, have a lot more deep meaning to them, and are more likely to focus on symbolism. Rituals are often religious, religious in nature, and tend to be more formal. Yeah, routines don't have to be formal at all. They tend to be more informal. Rituals are more likely to be connected to culture, customs, and ceremonies. Okay, good. So here are some clear differences with them. Let's continue. Some examples of ritual include prayer, especially organized prayer. Yeah, maybe if there was a prayer group, and they did it all in one way and they repeated the prayers over and over again, that would be, again, considered to be more meaningful, connected to culture, probably connected to religion. Mm-hmm. Deep meditation, also yoga. Sometimes that's connected to religion. It's definitely connected to often to Asian culture. The Japanese green tea ceremony. Yes, they even refer to this one as a ritual. This is another one with rituals. The actions are repeated, but I think, when I was researching, trying to look at the difference, they usually say, probably with rituals, it's more important to follow the order exactly. With a routine, even though you probably do follow the same order or similar order every day, if you mixed it up a little, it probably wouldn't matter. But rituals are more formal, and a lot of them said this is supposed to be done first, this is supposed to be done second, this is supposed to be done third. So you're less likely to jump around or skip a part and come back to the next part with rituals. Like the green tea ceremony, you're supposed to follow, each step at a time. You're not supposed to mix them up at all, etc. All right. Some examples of routines are a person's morning routine. Work routine. Work routine meaning, like, probably if you have like a set order of things you do as soon as you get to work, like possibly clocking in, sitting at your desk, checking your emails, answering calls, like especially for the first hour or so, you may follow a similar routine every day. That'd be your work routine. Workout routine, well, this has to do with exercise. So some examples will cover this. So let's continue. Let's look at 4 examples here that kind of cover all these ideas. Here's the first one. My morning routine is I wake up at 6 a.m., go to the bathroom, wash up, make myself some coffee, watch about 10 minutes of TV, and walk out the door at 7 a.m. to catch the bus for work. Again, if you mixed it up a little bit, like, I don't know, if you washed up later or, you had your coffee a little later, it probably wouldn't matter that much, but you're basically more or less following the same routine every day. Again, a morning routine usually does not require deep thought. It's kind of mechanical. You kind of follow it. same path every day. All right, let's look at the second one here. My workout routine is first to do 50 sit-ups. Yeah, so these are just different exercises. 50 sit-ups, and then I do 10 push-ups, followed by 100 jumping jacks. Remember, that's the one where, people do like this, outside. That's it. Those are jumping jacks. Yeah, so this is another one you might have a workout routine. We often call it that. Now, you probably do follow the same order every day, but if you mixed it up, it probably wouldn't matter that much. Would it matter if you did the jumping jacks first or the push-ups first? Probably not. But with religious or uh, you know rituals that are connected to culture, probably is more important to follow the steps in order. Okay, let's look at the third one here. The Japanese tea ceremony is a choreographed ritual. And the fourth one here, the priest will follow the same ritual each time he performs a mass. Yeah, he does it probably in the same order every day, or whatever order he follows. Maybe he says some prayers from the Bible, or then he gives a sermon to try to teach something, and eventually he'll get to the part where he does the Eucharist, which is, make the body and blood, and, people go up to receive. This is all kind of a ritual. Again, connected to religion, connected to culture. Okay. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.